fried chicken, southern style fried chicken with some yellow rice and probably broccoli or string beans. Let's see which one I have. How y'all doing tonight? What are y'all cooking tonight? What are y'all cooking? This is my yellow rice over here. All I'm doing is adding a little bit of water. I mean salt. Added 2 cups of water per box. And I'm doing 2 boxes of yellow rice, so that will be 4 cups of rice, 2 boxes, 4 cups of water, and 2 boxes of rice. And this is the Zatarain's yellow rice. And I love to bring water for my rice to a boil. Add my rice to it. Let's see if I can get y'all a good angle. There we go. So we're adding our 2 bags of rice. And remember I said we're going to bring it to a boil and then we're going to back it down. Back it back down. Give it a good little stir. And find the lid before it starts popping everywhere. Alright, right on time. So I'm gonna still back the temperature down a little bit. And then over here I have my grease heating up for my fried chicken, which I gave the kids option. I said, do y'all want fried chicken or do you want me to make homemade like air fryer wings? They were like, we want some fried chicken. So I'm getting them what they wanted. Give those kids what they want. Give them fried chicken what they want. And I probably won't use all of these chicken wings, so more than likely I'll leave some in the bag for tomorrow. I may do them some chicken in the morning, depending on how much we have left over tonight. From tonight. And I'm gonna test my oil to see if I'm ready to start frying. And y'all know how we test the water. We test the oil with a little bit of flour. Let me make sure that we are keeping our battery. All right, y'all. Let's fry us some chicken. Okay, y'all, let's see. Give y'all the best view possible. What we can do, y'all. Let's see what we could do. There we go. So this is the Kentucky Colonel chicken batter. I love, y'all, ever since I've started buying this and using it, I love it. Hey, y'all, everybody that's just joined. I'm making a really quick dinner for the kids. Like I said, I gave them an option between hot wings, homemade, or fried chicken. They decided fried chicken. So that's what we're giving them, y'all. And I'm going to, y'all, that rice smells so good. Just in case I need some of this slap your mama. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. I may need to season a little bit more. And y'all, seasonings are getting so high, like $4, $5, $8, $9, $10 for seasoning. So that's why I like to kind of mix and make my own. But I went ahead and seasoned this chicken earlier, had it in the refrigerator. I had to run errands. We had practice after school. You name it, we had to do it today. So here I am making chicken really quick. Like I said, I'm gonna just toss it around, kind of see if I'm feeling the seasoning, which I am. I don't think I'm gonna add any more to it. I think it's good to go. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I like to season my chicken, well, flour my chicken in a Ziploc bag. Y'all know old school would be a grocery bag. But I love the Ziploc because if the flour is still good, I get to keep it for at least the next couple days if I use it again. And y'all, I'm more of a drum woman than flats. I love me some drums. Are y'all drums or flats? Which one? And with the, okay, and y'all, I pride myself in my chicken making ability. So for me, I love to toss the chicken and then I kind of like squeeze the flour onto it just to make sure that the flour is really sticking to the chicken. And then remember, when you're coming out the bag, you're gonna shake all the excess flour off. So you should have a perfectly floured piece of chicken like that. And then we're gonna put it into the grease to make sure y'all can see. All right, so that's nice and sizzle, nice and slow, not popping too high. So that'll let me know if I need to back down the temperature, which I will. I'm gonna go ahead and back it down just a little bit. Remember, we don't want to burn our oil, but we ain't cooking our chicken too fast either. So on this point, I'm gonna move a little bit quicker just because the grease is hot and ready to go. And I don't want the chicken being too far off from each other because I put one in, then another one in 5 minutes later. Remember, I tell y'all, cooking in the kitchen is about time management too. So you gotta know what items to cook first, which ones need to go on, which ones need to come off. Y'all, this kitchen is smelling good. Y'all, this kitchen is smelling like it needs to. It's giving hot meal on the stove. It's giving fried chicken night. So, y'all, I am tired. I've been up since about, and y'all know mom's job is not done. So we have a project due next week. So we're gonna be working through that tonight. Because I'm not a last minute person. I don't like for it to be, the project is due on Monday and here we are just now waiting until Saturday night or worse, Sunday night to start the project. So each night we'll do a little bit more, and my plan is to be done helping baby girl with the project at least by Friday night so we can enjoy the weekend. Our weekdays are so busy. So again, y'all know I'm just dropping it into the flour, tossing it around. And then, like I said, after I get everything nice and coated, then I kind of start squeezing the flour onto the chicken. And y'all said team flat. I love me a drum, y'all. I don't know what it is about the drums. I just love them. And our rice is, remember, always bring your water to a boil before adding the rice in. And then I like to back it down so it can kind of steam through. The water is already extremely hot. But back it down a little bit, cover it with the lid, and let it steam. And remember, shake off the excess flour so you're not having a lot of flour in the grease, burning your grease. But here we are. And into the grease they go. And now I'm trying to see if I want to add any more. Which I like leftovers. And if I normally have leftover fried chicken from the night before, I definitely will cook it, reheat the next morning for breakfast. I'll do fried chicken, grits, and eggs in a heartbeat. So I don't mind leftovers. But I think I'm gonna save some of those wings to do the chia kent hot wings. So maybe I'll come on for lunch tomorrow with y'all and do the hot wings. So make sure y'all stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. I'm coming on tomorrow and we'll be doing air fryer hot wings. So look forward to that. We have some amazing food coming, y'all, in the next couple days. We have our oxtails coming, which are already marinated. So oxtail video will definitely, or live video will be coming as well. We have our, I'll be doing Saturday morning breakfast too, y'all. So make sure you catch me Saturday morning. Okay, okay. So Saturday morning we'll be going live with the breakfast for the weekend. And y'all, let me tell you, I want to miss it. I'm telling you, it's going to be a breakfast that you'll want this recipe. So breakfast Saturday live, and tomorrow I'll be going live for lunch. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe and follow me if you haven't. All right, so I have the first batch of chicken on, and I'll go ahead and properly store the rest of the chicken, wash my hand, and I like to clean as I go. So we will be cleaning as we go. We're not gonna have the food done and have a sink full of dishes, y'all. All right, so I literally think I'm gonna save those wings and we'll do those with some hot wings. We'll do maybe, like I said, the Tia Kemp hot wings for lunch. So make sure y'all join me for lunch tomorrow. And let's put this bad boy back down. All right, so we'll save these chicken wings. I'll put them back into the refrigerator for tomorrow, and we'll store everything else that we need to store. I end up not adding any more of the seasoning onto the chicken. Remember, I don't want it too salty, but I love me some. Remember, I always say I'm from Atlanta, so my food will be seasoned well, but we don't want to over season, okay? So learn how to be, which I like to eyeball it. There's no measurement in it. I kind of look at the color of the chicken. I like to look at the flavor it's giving, the aroma it's giving. So y'all know we eyeball it. So let me go ahead and clean up, put this chicken up, and I'll be right back, y'all. We got our rice on. We're going to take a look at that. And the chicken, the key to the chicken is not to do a lot of manipulation. Let the outer layer harden really well so you can get that nice crispy, crunchy chicken. And once I see that it's starting to harden, then I'll kind of shuffle it around a little bit to make sure we're cooking evenly. But just hold on one second. I'll be back, y'all. And y'all can still hear my voice, so you know I'm not going far. Just gonna put the chicken away. And I need to see what vegetables we have to make. I have some frozen broccoli, y'all, and I have frozen lima beans. So which one, y'all? Lima beans or the broccoli? Y'all let me know. So we have yellow rice, fried chicken. Is it gonna be lima beans or broccoli? Y'all let me know. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and I'm gonna come back and look at the chat and kind of see what we got going. But remember, we need to stir this rice and we need to kind of see what we got going with the chicken. So give me just a second, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Y'all know I like to kind of clean my hands and clean my station. I can't stand finishing getting done cooking and then looking, the sink is full of dishes, the stove is splattered. I don't like none of that, so I like to wipe everything down, wipe it down. You know, so we teach those kids how to clean as they go. All right, so what y'all say? Broccoli. Y'all say broccoli? Okay, broccoli. Flat me, please. Y'all like them flats. A lot of people like flat wings. I have always been a drumette woman. Give me a 10-piece drums, please. All right, here we are, y'all. So we have our yellow rice. And like I said, this is the Xanaran's yellow rice. I have always loved this rice. And the key to the rice portion to me is 2 cups of water for 1 standard box. If it's the large box, you'll just double up. So I used 2 of the standard boxes. So I went in with 4 cups of water and a little bit of salt into the water before I added the rice. But other than that, there's no butter. There's no anything inside of the rice. And as you see, y'all, it's looking nice. And what I like to do, bring it to a boil. Remember I told you, and then back it down. So at this point, I'm going to back the temperature all the way down to less than, probably medium, like halfway. But I just want it to steam. So I don't want it to cook too fast. I want it to just properly steam evenly. And I don't do a lot of manipulation after doing the initial stir either. Let your rice do what it does. Just bring it down nice and low. And y'all are saying broccoli, so we're going to go with broccoli. And honestly, y'all, broccoli is just so easy to make. Unless you're adding, depending on what you're adding to the broccoli. I don't add cheese. I like the natural just taste. And I always open it. I rinse, and then I go back in with some fresh water, a little bit of butter, and some herb seasoning. So we're gonna go with broccoli since y'all said broccoli. Which growing up as a kid, I used to love beans. I was such a bean kid. Beans, lima beans, butter beans, pinto beans, you name it. I used to love it. But my grandmother, remember, so when other people had like a young mother, I had a grandmother who was at home cooking them Southern soul food meals. So yeah, I was eating good as a kid and really my whole life until my grandmother stopped cooking. But she didn't stop cooking until she lost her vision. And that was around maybe like 12 years ago. And then other members of the family stepped up and started cooking. And I was one of them, y'all. And I have some dishes that my grandmother loved for me and only me to make. And I'm going to talk about it in just a second. Let me rinse this broccoli because it's frozen. Just want to get a little warm water on it and I'll be right back. But y'all can hear my voice, so there's no reason for y'all to swipe off. We're going to get to this southern fried chicken and yellow rice with broccoli. Give me a second, y'all. Stay with me, follow me, follow me. I'm just going to rinse this broccoli off. I know y'all can hear my voice. We're going to rinse our broccoli with some warm water. Like I said, it's totally frozen. Give it a good little rinse real quick. And voila, I'm back. Y'all, I'm back like I never left. All right, so like I said, I just rinsed the broccoli, and this pot is filled halfway with water. Because with broccoli, if you overcook, it's going to turn it totally like smush, very, very soft. But if you want more of a harder texture to it, don't overboil. So halfway filled with water, and we're going to go ahead and turn that on high because I want to get that up to a boil really quick. Really quick. And remember, y'all, keep your lids to everything. Remember, it's food safety with your lid on so things don't pop everywhere. And I love our rice. Like I said, it's doing well, but we're going to back that bad guy all the way down. And I'm going to still stir. I'm glad I did because I don't want it to burn the bottom of the pan. All right, so yeah, looking good, looking good. As y'all can see, you can see it's not a swollen rice. And through it's going to become a little bit more salt. It's not going to have so much of the water at the bottom. So I'm probably even going to take it off of the eye because I still don't want it to cook. It's hot enough to steam through. So let's move our broccoli here. Our kitchen critical thinking skills. I'm going to turn off this eye, making sure that's off. We got this one on. Got that right eye. That's right. And then I'm going to show you how we season our broccoli. And like I said, on my broccoli, I like to do more of the table blend seasoning. So that's like my dash. And that's going to be a table blend. I'll use that. I love to do, of course, you can use your salt and pepper. Y'all know I use this total seasoning on everything, the Goya, y'all. I love this. I use it on every meal almost, even on the grill, you name it, I'm using it. So we're using that one. And I was trying to see if I wanted to do some pepper, but of course we'll put a little bit of butter in there as well. But we're going to season our broccoli. Like I said, halfway, the pot is filled halfway with water. Our table blend. And then our total seasoning. Like I told you, I use this on everything. And then we're seasoning our water. But like I said, I'm going to drain the water off a little bit later once I get the broccoli to the point where I'm ready to remove the water, put a little bit of butter, and season a little bit more. But for right now, just seasoning the water. And then I'm going to cover it. Just a hair of salt, not much. All right. And there we are. Like I said, a little bit of butter. So let me go get the butter. Retrieve the butter. All right, and our chicken is looking good. I'm going to bring that heat up on the chicken a little bit more. And then in just a second, I'm going to toss that chicken around to make sure that it's cooking like it needs to. And I need some water, y'all. Make sure y'all hydrating too in the kitchen. But to be honest, y'all, I love being in the kitchen. Remember I said, if y'all been following me, which y'all should, I said earlier this week, like, cooking to me is a love language, you know, because when I see my children eat my food or it's their favorite dish and they, thank you, Mom, this is so good. You know, I just, as a mom, we look for those little small wins. And it's definitely a moment that you wouldn't, you know, we're not looking to be thanked. We're just happy that they're happy. And cooking is definitely one of those for me. And I was like, man, you know, I realized now that my grandmother growing up, like I said, I woke up to a hot meal. Most days, most than not, I would come home from school and dinner is already done. I don't mean I just come in and smell it on the stove. Like my grandmother would have everything already done, dishes clean. All I need to do is come home. She always says, wash your hands first. Wash your hands. And she loved to plate my food, so I didn't even plate the food. But like I said, I was the last child at home, so she just really enjoyed being a mom still. So we got our chicken, we have our rice, and we need to cover our broccoli. Let's let that come up to a steam. And I love these little, I think I got it at Walmart, but it just helped. I ain't gonna say that the grease don't come through it all the way, but it give a little layer of protection. So I do like that on there. Remember, I like to cover all my pots and things on the stove. Remember, I say it's like that food safety. All right, so let's take a look at this chicken. Let's see what this chicken doing, y'all. And remember, I told you the trick with the chicken is to leave it alone. Don't over manipulate your chicken, causing the flour to fall all off. So we're gonna take a look at this chicken, see what it's giving. And y'all, I pride myself in the chicken. Like, that's when I talk about those meals that my grandmother would be like, okay, Tan's cooking that for me. Fried chicken was one of them. So my grandmother loved herself some fried chicken. And not everybody's fried chicken. My grandmother was not a woman that eat everybody's food. So when I became the cook of the fried chicken of the family, that was an honor for me. I was like, okay, Grandma. She loved my fried chicken. And I hope this doesn't fog up the camera, y'all. So y'all let me know. We still good? Y'all still with me? We still rocking. All right, so I'm going to toss our chicken just to make sure it's still cooking evenly. And y'all show me some love. Make sure y'all like the video. Give me some likes. Let me know if y'all like where we're going with these lives and the food. Like I said, I'm going wherever our channel and what we're building here leads me. And right now, I've been like, man, I love sharing these meals with y'all. In the kitchen. In the kitchen with Tan. So we got to feed these kids. Y'all know we got mom life, dad life, homework, cooking, work. You name it, we doing it. Laundry. And if you got fur babies like we do, we got them too. And mine is literally in the kitchen. As you see, he's waiting. Hey, the mother waiting for something, huh? Hey, mommy, I'm waiting for something to drop. Y'all, and Yorkies are so funny. I've had Frenchie, your teacup Yorkie, and a mixed dog. But gosh, these Yorkies, my baby love his attention. He wants all of it. All right, y'all, here we go with the chicken. Here we go. Like I said, don't manipulate too much. Don't have your grease too hot because you're going to end up cooking the outside of the chicken too fast. So I like to bring the oil up to a boil, not a boil, but you know when it's just bubbling, boiling. You know how to test it by sprinkling a little bit of flour in there, and if the flour starts to bubble, your oil is ready to go. That's a Tan method, okay? And then once I put my chicken in, I can tell if it's too hot because you'll hear too loud of a shh. It's too much going on. So if it's too much activity, back the heat down a little bit and then slowly creep it back up, okay? So here we are. This is gonna be my first time manipulating the chicken since I put it in. And all I like to do is kind of move it around, make sure nothing's sticking together, nothing's on the bottom burning. And I can tell that it's still pretty soft, which I did just increase the temperature on of the oil a little bit more. And if you see some that are really like light on top, go ahead and try to flip those down into the oil, okay? And sometimes they do like to roll back over, so if I have to, I'll submerge it using like a little kitchen tool like that to make sure I'm pushing those particular chicken down in there. All right, y'all, so that's looking good to me. The chicken's looking good. The rice is steaming, and it is right. It's doing what it does, baby. The kids love their rice, so who am I to stop them from loving their rice? So we're just going to keep on cooking it. All right, so y'all know I like to clean as I go, so I'm going to return the seasonings that I'm not using right now. Seasoning. But y'all, we really have some meals coming up, and y'all make sure y'all join me on Saturday's Breakfast Live. It's gonna be so delicious. And y'all know I like things with a twist. Like I told y'all, I get tired of cooking the same old meals. So when I finally come upon some meals that are different, the kids love them. They're quick to make. Y'all know I love to share the details of them. So clean as we go. The counters look decent. And y'all know I like to clean as I go. And I thought I was using this to kind of push down those few little pieces in here that were a little bit light. But I'm loving what I see. I'm loving what I see. It's gonna be some nice, crispy, golden brown chicken. And honestly, normally the wings are done within like 12 minutes or so, depending on the level of crispiness that I'm looking for. And then, which this is, it's new, it's half and half. New oil and some oil that I already had, but I love to strain oils I've already used, so you don't want to keep using it. It has a lot of flour and things like that. So I literally transferred the older oil and I pour it until it started to have the flour and stuff come down. So I kept it, discarded, and then I added new oil to it. So the chicken should come out still a nice golden brown color, because I love fresh oil, but y'all know the used oil be where it's at too when it comes to frying chicken. So I love both. Love both. Are y'all cooking tonight? What y'all got going on in the chat? This man, okay. Y'all, I have so much food. Love how your grits look. The grits be, y'all, I tell you, I perfected it over the years. I can tell you when I was a new mom, the rice was hard to make. White rice, like the steam kind. I'm not talking about Uncle Ben. I'm saying like actually steaming, having to steam the rice. I was like, wow, this is amazing. So rice are one of those things that are a little bit tricky to learn, but once you get it, you got it for life. Same thing with the grits. Y'all, the grits are just so savory. They wholesome food. I love that food that just remind you of home and make you happy and warm inside. And grits are one of those meals. For me, at least. And y'all know I like to clean up as I go, so give me just a second. I'm gonna return these items to the pantry where they belong. We gonna clean as we go, so by the time we're feeding these kids, it's gonna be kitchen closed. Time to close down the kitchen. Now, even our broccoli, y'all, is at a boil, which, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and let it continue. I'll probably take off some of the water, because like I said, I don't want the broccoli too soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain a little bit of the water off of it. Draining a little bit of the water. So as you see it, I took it down like another half. And then we're gonna back down this temperature a little bit, because like I said, I just want it to steam. I'll go back in and season it. Put a little butter. Did I add the butter yet? I don't think we did. We probably did. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Alright, we're gonna add a little bit of butter to the water. Oh, it's hot, so I'm definitely gonna take it down. Because like I said, I don't like anything to scorch or burn to the bottom of the pot. So let's bring that temperature all the way down. Rice, like I said, the rice is looking good. Let me show y'all. See? Perfect, not gummy, not undone or undercooked. And this chicken, baby, it's about to give golden brown. It's about to give flaky, ultimate flakiness. Yes. And honestly, all this was done in about what, y'all? I'd say about probably what, 25 minutes, if that, because literally the rice is done. The broccoli takes no time. They literally have broccoli in the bag. So cooking it on the stove top does not take long either. So the broccoli is really pretty much done. I'll drain it more, put a little bit of butter, a little bit more butter in it, season it, and this is ready to go. This chicken, I'll give it probably another 5 minutes, and that's just because of the level of crispiness that I want. But it's done. And I like to take my chicken out and I use my strainer. Is it a grill pot? Oh, y'all, and I have such good news. Y'all. Y'all know I am a grilling woman. If you don't know, now you know. So I told y'all this spring and summer we will have a lot of live cooking on the grill. So many recipes. And then I said, you know what? I keep on speaking hypothetically, like, oh, if I had a grill, because I used to, but when I moved, I didn't take the grill with me. But y'all, today I bought a grill. I did a thing and bought a grill today. It was on sale at Walmart, which actually I'm gonna show y'all the grill. I'm gonna go out and show y'all. But the grill was on sale for $96. And you know, me too, I was looking for a stretch, a dent, so I could get an extra 10% off on the grill. Because it was the one that was already made in the aisle. So when I saw the little sign, I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm more of a charcoal grill woman. I'm terrified of gas grills. You know, so maybe at some point I'll learn how to be safe around gas grills and not be fearful, but I'm scared, y'all. Oh my God, y'all, look at this fried chicken. I ain't playing. When I tell y'all chicken is what I do, it's what I do. Right, look at that. And I'm still going to continue to let it more because I like a little bit more crispy. But look at this, y'all. I can't make that up. It's beautiful. Pair that with some of that good old Louisiana fried chicken. Y'all, we in the house. And I'm going to show y'all the grill. So y'all want to see the grill? Y'all better go to Walmart and get this grill. I'm telling you, 90-something dollars. You cannot beat that. So this weekend, y'all stay tuned because they're just maybe live grilling this weekend. $96, y'all. I'm loving it so far. And I looked and I said, you know what? My barrel grill was huge and I used to cook a lot of food because of that. But I used to have a lot of leftovers. The kids would eat and end up with a lot of barbecue. But this one, this bad guy right here, y'all, I'm lighting it up this weekend. So I'm going to just tell you, my jerk ribs, I'm going to have to drop the details on the jerk ribs. Like, that's what we're doing. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe. We're going live this weekend. Plenty of food, plenty. But let's go ahead and check on this chicken, y'all. We got to get back into our meal. These kids fed. We're almost there. We're almost there. There we go. That's a pretty good angle, y'all. Got to make sure y'all get the best seat in the house, okay? Always. Good view. All right, so I like what we're doing with our broccoli. Check. Our rice is done. And I like to take the chicken out, and I normally put some paper towels inside of the strainer. Paper towels. Y'all remember back in the day, it used to be newspaper. Put your food on newspaper to dry. All right, let's take a look. Is it ready to come out of the fryer? Are we ready? Anybody take a look at it? Oh yeah, that chicken's ready. I mean, I wish y'all could smell it. Like, y'all, crispy, golden brown, flaky. There are no spots of flour missing. Now y'all see why my grandma was like, it's Tan's chicken for me. I mean, look at that, y'all. Who want a plate? Who I need to save a plate for? Y'all, we're gonna have to do, you know what? I've been thinking, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, but doing a meet and greet where we actually sample some of the food dishes that y'all like. But I'm thinking about doing a meet and greet in Atlanta. Get together. Us moms, we need a reason to get out. Even if you're not in Atlanta, I'll let you know the date and the times, and y'all, we're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be a lot for us to do this summer. Meet and greets for mom, bring the kids. Let's have a good time. Remember, I told y'all there's a sisterhood and motherhood. Even if you're not a mother, remember there is a sisterhood here. Y'all, look at this chicken. I hate to look directly over it. Remember, I'm all about kitchen safety, but man, y'all. And make sure you turn the eye off. When you're doing fried chicken and you take the chicken out, go ahead and turn the eye off immediately and take the frying pan off of the eye too. You don't want to continue to burn any flour that's in there. That's how we end up ruining our oil. So go ahead and turn off all heat source. Y'all, this chicken, baby. Da, 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 da. Cooking with, say it. Cooking with. If y'all can hear it sizzling and just screaming, y'all, this chicken. That's how you do food safety in the kitchen. I had, and I'm finna show y'all how I play kids food and say, kids, your food's ready. And you know what, ever since I say it like that, I always think of Miss Netta and Charles, and I'm like, Charles, your food's ready. Kids, the food's ready. So let me go ahead and drain off the excess water off of the broccoli, and we're gonna season it, and we're gonna be ready for these kids. So breakfast. I can't wait for breakfast. I'll get y'all on Saturday. I guess that's what that is. But I cooked this food in like 20 something minutes, y'all. You cannot beat that. Like what? Dinner was done through and through. We started. How long have we been on the live? See, 35 minutes, and you see it's ready to be plated. Quick, easy. That's why I said that time management in the kitchen is so important. Put a little bit of pepper. CashApp on it. It's so important because, again, when you know what you're cooking, you can take things out, have it ready to go. Ready to go. And that's what I did. We went to practice. I had the chicken already seasoned in the refrigerator. All I did was take it out, drop it, turn everything on, and bam, we're ready to eat. And there we have it, y'all. That's my chicken. That's my fried chicken that my grandmother loved. Remember, I was her fried chicken. Her daughter that cooked the fried chicken. She loved my fried chicken. She loved my collard greens. She loved my pork chops. She loved my meatballs and gravy. Chitlins. I used to make those too. I haven't in many, many years. But, y'all, there we go. That's fried chicken for y'all. Fried chicken. And I'm going to show y'all how I plate the kids' food. Because I do care about how I present it to my babies. I'm just that mom that just we gotta get the presentation and everything for the kids. Why not, right? So I like to go all out for my babies. All right, so 2 plates, which I'm not gonna eat yet, so I just make sure the kids are good. They eat, and once they're eating, I'll probably straighten up the kitchen and then start getting myself at least wind down, ready for bed somewhat soon, around the next couple hours. But y'all, I am a part of, I always say, team early bird. So that means I'm team good night. I be tired and I go to sleep. So I have different little containers with different shapes, different depths. What I do is I put the rice in here, and that's gonna give my rice a nice little shape to it instead of just putting it on the plate. So I'm gonna scoop my rice in. And with your rice, you don't wanna smush. You kind of wanna be gentle when you even mixing the rice. I don't wanna smush our rice. All right, so, and I pat it down so it can take the shape of the container. Like that. And like that. Telling y'all, these girls love rice. And then, same thing, you see I'm patting it in to make sure that it takes the shape of the container. Keeps everything nice and together. All right. And next, we have our chicken wings. You know what? I'm even thinking of putting the broccoli in a container, a little bowl. Because why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and put the broccoli, let me rinse them, in a little container as well. So put broccoli in here. Which broccoli, I'll say, out of all the vegetables, it was definitely at the top of the list when it comes to having a difficult time to get the kids to finally love it. But It depends on what they have to eat the broccoli with. I can say that. Just depends. But last time I made broccoli last week, Leah was like, I love it, Mom. That broccoli's so good. Like I said, I only season a little bit of butter, y'all, and pretty much let it steam. Otherwise, it's going to be too soft, and every time they go to touch it, it's going to be smushing. And I think that's what make the kids kind of like, I don't want that. You know how they are. Picky, picky, picky. All right. Remember, I'm going to clean as I go, so I like to just organize. And then I'm going to add our crispy, crunchy chicken, baby. Y'all, I'm telling you. Please believe me. When I tell you this chicken is crunchy. And it's good. And y'all know parents will be trying to get the plates to look as even as possible, because you know the kids come eyeballing like, I want that one. All right, so that's good. And if they want more, there's definitely leftovers. But y'all, so that's our plate. That's cooking with Tan, y'all. Cooking with Tan. Y'all, it's I'm gonna go ahead and get the hot sauce out, because I already know my children. They're gonna be like, where's the hot sauce? Well, at least Tiana, she loves my oldest daughter. She loves her some hot sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare everything they need. Everything they need. I like to, before I call them down, and this is what my grandmother used to do, y'all. Before she would call me to get my food, it was already plated, it was ready to go. She took such good care of me, y'all. I just love her and I miss her so much. But this is mom life, and I got stains on my shirt from moving the grill and just momming today. So let me get these kids fed while their food is nice and hot. So, girls, dinner's ready. You see how I sound like and feel like Netta and Charles? I can't stand for a bottle to be all sticky and stuff. Your food is ready. Forks. And y'all, this is that mom moment where you like, I made it happen. Made it happen for them to have a hot meal. And remember, yes, clap for yourself, because again, there are a lot of kids, you know, unfortunately, that, you know, they don't have a hot meal tonight. So if you are a parent that get up and was able to pull something together, it don't have to be hot, as long as them kids eating. If it's sandwiches, it's sandwiches. Hold on, mommy love. And look at Tiana down. Which plate? Look, I knew. You know they always need the biggest for the baddest. That's right. All right, girlie. The biggest for the baddest. Okay. Biggest and baddest. Leah! What would you like to drink, Tiana? Oh, have you been drinking water? You want a cold water? Yes, please. Okay. So we'll feed them. And y'all, that's cooking with Tan. Y'all let me know. Look, I know y'all need a plate. Especially, y'all, it smells so good. Like I said, these are those wins in my mom life, you know. The day's been long, but I'm so thankful for another day. I'm thankful for y'all that's been on with me on this live. And let me know what y'all think about the cooking lives, if y'all like them, if y'all want to see more of them, or there's recipes or things you want me to cook on live, y'all let me know. So, and why is Alexa, what's going on with that? Do anybody else Alexa just pop on and you kind of like, Alexa, what's, you know what? And y'all, my kids used to say, Alexa, you're fired. Alexa, you're fired.
Oh, man.
She don't say the abracadabra anymore. I'm rehired. I'm rehired. You gotta like, Leah, come taste your chicken. Let them see how. Say hey, Leah.
Hey.
Somebody's fresh out the bath. You smell good. good. Okay, girl. Baby girl smell good. Hands nice and wrinkled. So somebody took a nice, good bath, long. You gonna start with your chicken? Okay,
Yep.
it's your plate. I told y'all last week Leah loved the broccoli. She was like, yes, it's probably super hot.
Hot.
Let them know, Leah. Now, this is your,
Little round size.
and you're gonna start with your flat. Okay, get into the crunch. Your earrings. What, baby?
That's how I need a plate.
Oh, okay. Yep, y'all. So mom did it. Look at her. She's eating, got her hot sauce, digging in. So mom mission accomplished. But y'all asked for chicken, you got chicken. All right, y'all. So let me wind down. Let me wind down. Leah, you love to come home to food or waking up to food. Y'all are just used to it. Y'all, honestly, when the kids, I was scrolling through my phone today, and I came across a picture where the kids, they were probably 3 and 7, like 3 and 7, and y'all, they were in the bed, and I would bring a little TV stand, the little con for the bed, and put their little food on it. I've been serving breakfast, lunch, dinner to my kids with pride and joy for a very long time. Like I said, I just love, look, I love the happy dances. I love, I love the thank yous. I love the full bellies, and I think about them going to bed with their stomachs full. I think about them waking up, you know, from having a good night, for waking up, you know, seeing me there, seeing their mom saying, food's ready. It's time for breakfast. It's time for lunch, time for dinner. And look at my little dog. He's patiently waiting. He's going from the left side of Tiana to the right side. He's like, drop something. I love chicken night. Y'all know Taz loves some chicken. He like, let's let something crispy, flaky drop on the floor. All right, y'all. All right. I will see y'all on the next one. Remember, I'm going live tomorrow, which I'll try to put the time on the description, but it should be around lunchtime. We'll be doing the Tia Kemp hot wings, so let's give it a try tomorrow. But good night, y'all, and thank y'all for joining. Leah, thank y'all for, wait, go wash your hands. You playing. Y'all, kids, I love it. Y'all, good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being on the live.